I'll do whatever I can to stop the killings.
US President Donald Trump will meet his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin in the first face-to-face meeting between the two countries' presidents since Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. Trump has invited Putin to US soil to, in his own words, feel out Putin's ideas for ending the war. Ever framing himself as a peacemaker, Trump had promised to resolve the conflict within 24 hours of returning to the White House. Multiple rounds of talks, phone calls, and diplomatic visits have so far failed to yield a breakthrough, with Moscow intensifying its bombings and making daily ground gains. The pair will meet in Alaska, which the US bought from Russia in 1867. Although the International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant against Putin for the illegal transfer of Ukrainian children to Russia, Putin can travel smoothly to US soil. The United States does not recognize the ICC.
I thought it was very respectful that the president of Russia is coming to our country as opposed to us going to his country or even a third-party place. But I think we'll have constructive conversation.
Fearing that Putin will team up with Trump to force unacceptable compromises, European leaders are rushing to ensure respect for Kyiv's interests. First and foremost, they want Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to have a seat at the table in Alaska.
Будь-які рішення, які проти нас, будь-які рішення, які без України, вони одночасно і рішення проти миру. Вони нічого не дадуть. Це мертві рішення. Вони ніколи не спрацюють.
Putin has refused to meet with Zelensky, insisting a meeting would only be viable in the final phase of peace negotiations.
Я уже говорил неоднократно, что я ничего в целом не имею против, это возможно, но для этого должны быть созданы определенные условия. А вот для создания таких условий, к сожалению, пока далеко.
Ukraine's primary concern is having to cede parts of its territory to Russia.
Тактику Путіна всі добре бачать. Він боїться санкцій і робить все, щоб зіскочити з них. Він хоче обміняти паузу у війні, вбивствах, на легалізацію окупації нашої землі. Хоче вже вдруге отримати територіальну здобич.
Russia currently controls around 20% of Ukrainian territory and has demanded that Ukraine cede 4 partially occupied regions, in addition to Crimea, which was annexed in 2014. Trump has not quashed Zelensky's fears.
There'll be some swapping of territories to the betterment of both.
Moscow also demands that Kyiv shun Western military support and be excluded from joining NATO. Beyond the withdrawal of Russian troops from occupied areas, Ukraine is also requesting security guarantees, including the continued delivery of Western arms and the deployment of a European contingent. These demands are unacceptable to Moscow, and it seems that the Ukrainian and Russian positions remain irreconcilable. Tens of thousands of people have been killed since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, with millions forced to flee their homes.